generally speaking in Dallas, we spoke, since the last meeting, we focused on organizing Dallas County Schools. Dallas County Schools is a public entity that provides school bus transportation and services to the independent school districts in Dallas County. There's 2,000 drivers and school bus monitors who work in Dallas County schools at 13 different school lots scattered around the county. And the folks here are all from the same bus lot in Richmond School. Veronica here and Brenda share duty as a steward. And we decided after a lot of years of doing this, that this is such a big spread out kind of place, and people are treated so bad, the only way we can organize anything is to have stewards at each lot to handle the reasons and problems that come up and do the organizing and sign up some new members. So I'll let Veronica talk a little bit about some of the things she's handled in her life.
Most of all, there is a little bit of racial. Our AD is, how can we put it, Brenda? What are we going through? All of us can settle in. What are we going through on the lot?
Favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get who they like. Getting homework and
oh yeah, if we don't, you can go to the hospital or something like that, and when you come back you can't do field trips, and I don't think that's fair. Yeah, it's not fair on behalf of any of the bus drivers, because you can be sick, your kid can be sick or whatever, and you come back to do field trips or whatever, they say you can't do them. And that's not fair. And you can have a doctor's statement or whatever, they feel like you just can't do it. But then another person that they might like, if they kid or if they've been sick, they can do the field trip. So it's favoritism mostly at our job that we have. If you're not liked, if they don't like you, you can't get a route, like route selection. If they don't like you or whatever, you might pick last or whatever. You might pick what they're going to tell you. I know I think it was last year, I wanted this certain route. And they said, no, don't do this route, do this route. So it just depends on who you are at that lot. And I've been there, I've been doing it for 10 years.
See, they got their picks right there. You're not in that.
In that clique.
In that clique. Okay. Well, we'll promise you, not promise you nothing.
And then also, like we had a bus driver that had an incident, it wasn't her fault. It was the maintenance people's fault, and now they're trying to make it seem like it's her fault when it's not. So I don't think that's fair, and when we get back, we're going to try to do something about it.
So they don't have seniority?
Excuse me?
They don't have seniority?
Yes, ma'am, we do have seniority, but it still don't matter. It don't go
Stop
like, we have people that do stuff under the table. So we need to stop all that. It needs to be like it's supposed to be. If it go by seniority, go by seniority. If it's gonna go by favoritism, we don't need that really, but it's going by favoritism. So it needs to go by seniority, like they said, it needs to go by seniority. It's on anything and everything.
And if you get a few minutes over your work time, they take that from you.
So they go in and change your time.
I think that's against federal law.
Yeah, it is, but they still do it. And then like we clock in 15 minutes before time, they go in there and change it. And that should be where they can't go in there and change it. We clock in 15 minutes, we clock in at 15 minutes, we need to be paid for that 15 minutes.
That's right.
And then another thing too, that they do, like 15 minutes or whatever, like I say, they go in and change it. Our dispatcher go in there and change it. And that's not fair to none of us. If we do it, we get paid for it. And I feel the monitors too. If the bus driver clocks in at that time, the monitor need to clock in at the same time. They have them clock in 15 minutes after they go out. We go out and do our pre-trip. The monitor should be able to go out there and help us do the pre-trip. We do need help with pre-trip. Because if we go back and if we have to step on our brakes, who's gonna check and see is the brakes working? The monitor can be back there checking our brakes when we step on the brakes.
Yeah.
So we need them to help us out.
Well, I got a lot of confidence. Most of y'all on,
Richardson, yes.
Yeah.
well, I got a lot of confidence y'all can take care of this.
We can.
Because I know we've made great progress here over the last semester, you know, in spring, so roaring into the fall sounds like the way to straighten this place out. Is there new management or something, or?
We got a new area director.
Oh, no.
You know, every time we think we've straightened them out and gotten them in line, you know, they flop out again. You know, it's like they fail that breathalyzer test or something. I don't know. They can't walk straight on this program. Well, great, Dallas.